Alrighty, hello, welcome finally to this Total War Warhammer 3 modded Let's Play. I'm going to start off this Let's Play with a stream. Episodes will come out subsequently in time. Let's go ahead and get right into it so I can show you guys the settings. Make sure I got all my stuff set up. I've been going back and forth between this and Hell Divers, so I need to make sure all my stuff is organized accordingly. It looks good, okay. Just give me 1 second, everyone, getting stuff set up for you. That looks like you guys can see the game. Good. Okay, so yeah, finally Clan Skryre is here. If you want to know the mods, they are briefly put into the description of this video. By all means, please go check them out. Also, if you have a mod you would like to see, put it in the chat. I got a little notepad here. I like to write them down. I'll have a look at them. No guarantee that I will play them. I'm only really touching mods that are one, stable mods, and two are actually kind of interesting, because if you look through the workshop, there's just a bunch of mods that are like, this is just kind of junk. But anywho, what we're getting at is the Old World Mod Pack with the Radious Overhaul as Clan Skryre, starting at Skaven Blight. The map is very different from the Immortal Empire's map. It is just the Old World as the name implies, but we'll be doing it as Clan Skryre. For this campaign, we will be doing very hard, I don't know why that says hard, very hard and very hard, because, I mean, for me, there's no other way to play. I haven't decided on what the Ultimate Crisis would look like. I think I want to turn off Vermintide. But dealing with the Dowie, the Greenskins, Wood Elves are annoying. Vampiric Ascension, I'll keep them all on. I will enable Diplomacy in case the Greenskins kind of like me. No Battle Realism. I think one thing I do not like about this is the camera locking on very hard, but that's fine. We can deal with that in due time. Turn 100 to 150. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm not really too worried about that. All right, let's hop right in. So I've played the Old World mod quite a bit. I had a private campaign where I was messing around with mods as Clan Eshin. Clan Eshin is by far my favorite Skaven faction. Styx is just a fun lord to play as, and you can have so many assassins just roaming everywhere. You also get assassins a lot sooner. I didn't realize, or didn't remember anyways, that the Assassin's Hideout is actually a tier 2 building that Clan Eshin can build at tier 1. So messing around with Clan Skryre. Obviously he's more weapons team focused, and obviously big nukes. I would like to try and see as a personal challenge if I can nuke all of Athaloran, because you can't really inhabit that efficiently. So yeah, we'll see about wiping Athaloran off the face of the map, throw the world into imbalance, and reap all the warpstone. Yes, yes. Fight these ratkin. First things first is I want to check my Warlock Engineer's perk, which is garbage. I was hoping for knowledgeable. Yeah, that will definitely have to get replaced at some point. I don't think I can recruit any, can I? Nope. So I might. Do I go for the like turn 6? Actually, I don't know if I can do that in the Old World campaign. Getting a turn 6 tier 5 Skaven Blight. We'll see what we can do with it. So firstly, the big reason why I picked Radius is it adds so many more units from the base game. The infantry would pretty much stop here in terms of number of tiles, but it literally doubles pretty much everything you have, except for Skaven. You don't really get double artillery and war machines. What the fuck are you doing, Happen? You just look up some Warhammer term and it was like regiments of renown. Got it. What's going on, man? Yep, nice. Regiments of renown are special, essentially emergency units. Actually, I think since you mentioned that, it does add some more regiments of renown. I want to say no. Radius does not add more regiments of renown for Skaven. Chill about to grind some Destiny. Fuck yeah, man. I should be doing that too, honestly, but I've been lacking on pushing out content recently, so I need to get on that. Did get some more Helldivers 2 clips. Need to get my next edit pushed out, but all in due time, as I said. So I did get the ambush. It says Pyrrhic victory. Screw that. We're fighting this out. Yeah, man. There's a lot I still have to do with this new edit because it's like 3 minutes, 3 full minutes of footage, whereas my first one was only about like a minute and a half of footage. It's quite literally doubling my work outtake. Do have some high ground here, which is nice. Let's move everyone back so I can see what I'm doing here. Obviously, this is all junk. I don't care what happens to it. If it dies, it dies. Let's put it a little farther in. Yeah, I kind of want to. I have a use for my infantry now. So let's put 2 and 2. They need to pincer these night runners here because that's going to be the most damaging factor against me. Zales, sit up high, get full visibility. And Doom players, no, these things need to be on guard mode. Doom players, clan rats, shields, no anti-large here, right? Doom players need to go after the Night Runner slingers. And then Ikit and his worthless Warlock engineer can sit here. I forget he actually has ranged attacks. He's got a little flamethrower on him. A little warp fire thrower. Yeah, in his hand there. Alright, let's kill shit and break things. Drop that right there. It's a nice little spot. Gisele's kill the Lord. I want the food. It looks like Night Runners are getting away. Kind of figured that would happen. Let's get one of the Skaven slaves to chase that one. Let's get some cover here. Protect those guys. Doom Flares are doing work. They don't have too much damage yet, unfortunately. That's okay. Yep, I need to run sideways so the Jadales do not shoot my hero. Even though I really don't think I would be too perturbed if he died. Night Runner's actually engaging in melee. That's not very cash money. Zale's going to keep moving. Yep, run those down. Keep that busy. Ikit's doing good here. Yeah, you go ahead and shoot. Zales, you need to go ahead and kill that Lord already. Not too worried if... Oh, those are Night Runners, not Skaven side slingers. Let's see. Where can I provide the most disruption? Right there. Keep them off Ikit. Oh, you know, even though I'm playing rats, I always forget that when fighting rats, they can do the same crap I can. Yeah, I don't want to hit my own Giselles. So let's Smack the backside. I think I did end up hitting them a little bit. That's okay. I'm not wasting a nuke on the first freaking battle of the campaign. Yeah, this was rough. I did not even think about the menace below for the enemy. Yeah, it's rough. Dang. My poor Jazales. They were halved by basic bitch clan rats. Skaven slaves will lose that fight, but they're just keeping it busy. Yeah, the Lord needs to die. Speed this up over here. We'll drop a brass orb as well. Right in the mix. Kill the Lord. I want the food. Need the food. Give me the food. Come on, kill him. Kill him. He's got 5 HP. Kill him. There we go. Good stuff. Alright, Jazales, get back on the hill. There's still 17 of you can do decent damage. Alright, yeah, it should be close to army losses. I believe Radious actually changes how army losses work as well. Hey, hun. Alright, get as many kills as we can. Don't think I'm going to catch up. Yeah, because they're scurrying away, so I'm going to not be able to catch up with them. That's fine. It was an ambush. They should all be dead. I'll take a close victory over Pyrrhic. My Jazales are half health, unfortunately, but they'll be fine. Probably not going to go ahead and push out into their settlement. I'll let them recuperate a little bit so I can get more food. I'm just going to recruit some trash while I'm sitting up here. Yeah, let's go for food. I'm going to get as much food as possible. I know the right move is probably to go ahead and hit the gray mills, but I think I want just some trash defense in the front. I don't want things hitting me again like they did. Yes, yeah, let's reduce recruitment costs, save every coin that I can. Is it really? I should just get normal clan rats, right? Yeah. Just get normal clan rats. No sense in me getting anti-large yet. Great mills, caverns. So yeah, all this right here will be my first conquest. I'll go ahead and recruit a second lord next turn, and he can start recruiting trash to assist the primary army. Windmills. You know, I've never noticed how many windmills are actually in the Valley of Windmills. I wonder what the point of that even is. Like, there's not a lot of land that you can farm on there in the mountains. And then Devious Plans will be built with a rubbish pit, which I believe is the other building, right? Yeah. Oh, he lost garrison. What happened there? That's peculiar. How did he lose garrison? It was at 11. Did he just fight off a rebellion? What just happened here? Who else are you at war with? Just me? That's really weird. Oh, you got two heroes up here. What are they? Chieftains? Yeah, two chieftains. And of course, you can automatically recruit chieftains. I guess you just have the building. Okay, let's get another lord. I do like master assassins. They are fun to use. Right, we'll just get a basic warlord for now. I'm not trying to do anything too fancy. He's spawned with 6 loyalty, which is excellent. Just what I want to see. Yeah, let's just fill him with clan rats. Just trash. Something to hold the line with. Let's go ahead and look at the workshop. Weapons teams. The fact that I can get that at the very beginning is insane. Yeah, Doom rockets. Right, and I forget, how do I get warp fuel? I get missions. Right. Yeah, and this is how I get more. We're using a Doom rocket in battle, which is nice. Doom rockets will cause additional damage over time. Star Metal Talons. Melee plus 20? That's wild. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get the infinite ammo for my rattling guns, just because it's absolutely busted. Why would I not want to have infinite ammunition? And the death dealers, rattling guns. Yes, yes. That's right. Yep, I'm remembering how to play this now. Let's see, do I want to go ahead? I don't want to increase storage. I think going ahead and getting this would be nice in case I absolutely do need to use it. Yeah, why not? Down a little food. That's okay. Size 3, yeah, everything here is hurt. That's quite helpful. Just going to occupy at level 1. Not trying to use too much food here. Yeah, that's weird. I really don't know what happened here. He had a garrison of 11 and then he just lost it. Oh well. You're not too worried about mobility at this time. But I do want to go ahead and max out bonded service. Getting that early will save me lots of money in the long run. So yeah, he is recruiting Ikit Claw. He's fine to take the rest of this now. Those chieftains might be a problem if he recruits another lord, which I'm sure he will next turn. How close is this guy to declaring war on me? Cool. He's actually going up because I'm killing other rats, right? Naturally. Alright, good of a end of turn 1. Or turn 2, excuse me. $313 factions as opposed to 284 starting. Granted, it's the end of turn 2, so I'm sure we lost a couple. Rank for clan rats. Alright, I'm just going to have him recruit one at a time. I want him to get his loyalty up on his own. The Great Mills is still me. I could put some more trash in here. Oh, yeah, I was right. He got more freaking chieftains in here. What perk is this guy getting? Oh, he's fleet-footed. Okay. Wish I could see what other perks they have. That one's probably attack No, because then you'd have more leadership. I'm trying to think of what perk he would have. Not cunning. Then you'd have poison attacks. He's got no attack buffs. Oh, yeah, I can't think of what perk that would be off the top of my head. More trash for now. Yeah. Just things to throw at the enemy lines. Slowly push up through these southern mountains here. I actually forget their world name. No, they're not the Grey Mountains. Grey Mountains are the ones that separate the Bretonia and the Empire. What are these mountains called? The Uranus Mountains? Yeah. Yeah, the Uranus Mountains. Okay. His loyalty did not go up over the intern. That's slightly annoying. Let's give him 4, see if that helps. Alright. Let's go smack this guy out. Him and his 2 chieftains. Super annoying. Yeah, Pyrrhic victory. I would lose absolutely so much. Oh, I'd even lose my hero. Isn't that fun? He's got... Okay, so those are just clan warriors, clan rats. He does have Warp Lightning, which I know the AI knows how to use very well. Plus, he's got freaking 60 winds of magic. I don't want to fight that. I will encircle. I very well could beat it. I just don't want to. Give me more food, all the food, especially because I'm losing food over the intern naturally because I have another army. Alright. I see the Fey Enchantress is doing well on her land. Ooh, they're attacking. This is great. This is exactly what I wanted. It actually says I will lose this, which is a load of horse crap. I'm going to fight this one out. So the bonus of having just a bunch of trash troops, I can use them to help defend my real damage dealers, being my weapons teams here, my 2 Rattling guns and my Jezzails, while my Doom Flayers do the real damage on the melee front. Okay, that map lied to me a lot. It looked like it was a roughly super flat map. It is clearly not. I want sight lines. So I'm going to take this hill over here. They are on the offense, so I can sit back and wait. All these eager rats ready to die. And 7. Cool. So yep, put them right here. These will be my defense units. Just put them all together because I'm going to move them up onto the hill. Doom Flayers. Wait. Okay, Jezzails. I know I got a second before the Menace Belows come through. So let's go ahead and get everyone moved into position. Then let's go ahead and surround them with the trash to help fight off any Menace Belows that will inevitably drop in. And put you guys at the base of the hill. Nice wide front line. Ikit Claw, you go here. Warlock Engineer, you go there. Doom Players. Chieftains are anti-large, right? Yes, I do not want to fight them. Oh, I think I know what his perk is. He has sharp teeth. Right? No. Interesting. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. Called it. Menace Belows. Let's go ahead and get them out of the line of combat here. Don't need them getting distracted on summons. Jazales will help deal with their ranged. Doom players can come across the front line as well. That would be pretty helpful. Rattling guns. Yeah, slow them down. Let the Doom players get in here. They can have their fun. More scummy clan rats. Hitting my Jazales. Defend. Defend that. Ikit Claw. You can go back up front. Rattling guns move forward. Jazales, you're good there. Let's stop those Night Runners from getting too far away. Alright, and let's just right-click and charge. Jazales kill their Warlock Master, because he's not really going to be engaging in melee. This question is not inclusive. What about people who don't play with mods? Yeah, fair enough. I know there are people who do just play vanilla, and there's nothing wrong with that, nothing at all. I figured I was trying to cater to those who do use mods because this is a modded playthrough. Again, not a bad thing. It's just something I'm trying out. Okay, yep. Here's my weak spot. Doom player, run after those. Skaven slaves, you go ahead and get in there. Chieftains will win on some fronts. That is okay. So like I said, this is my weak spot. How did I get surrounded like that? What happened here? That just needs all the attention. I'm not going to waste magic on a summon. Just going to drop more warp lightning all over the place. Let's see. Let's have you guys shoot on the side here. Doom players, where are you at? Causing trouble. Keep charging. Yep. There they go. Trying to defeat my Jazales. It's not going to work. They are losing on the front, as I kind of figured they would. Rattling guns are doing their thing. Jazales, get up here. Warlock Engineer. Literally keeping you in melee just because you have the Sharp Claws perk. Keep them off the Rattling guns. Rattling guns move position while these clan rats move in. Wow, those AI buff stats are kind of insane. Doom players, you have significantly lower kills than what I was hoping for. Nope, don't waste magic on summons. Yeah, I'm actually kind of wondering if because of the very hard battle stats, if I will actually be the one to win this. Those chieftains are a bit of a problem. It's actually kind of funny that I was going to have a Pyrrhic victory on a siege battle. Jazales, you need to target high threat units, such as these chieftains. Doom players do not need to be fighting said chieftains, because they are indeed anti-large. Let's drop a brass orb on top of that. That'll do. Doom players are away from the chieftains. That's what I want to see. Yeah, there you go. Chase after Ikit. Let my stuff kill you. Yes, look at all that damage coming in. Oh, that's so good. Hit those slingers. I do need Ikit to pull the aggro of these chieftains, so that way my stuff can keep shooting. Drop warp lightning here, warp lightning there. Right, they will catch Ikit every now and then, that's okay. Nuts. That's unfortunate. You know, I actually am sure Ikit could fight that. Ikit's an alright fighter. You got pretty good stats. Okay, Doom player's doing a little bit better now. They're still fighting chieftains. I need that to not happen. Okay, come on, Giselle, shoot something, please. So yeah, looks like I am going to lose one of my rattling guns. Let's try and back them up just a little bit. I really do not want to drop a nuke. Not yet, anyways. Yeah. Okay, so yep, get the rattling guns off the field of battle. That's fine. All right, Ikit's starting to get hit pretty hard. He's actually not doing as great in melee as I was hoping. Just go ahead and turn there. What's going on here? You just sitting there doing nothing? Come on, who else is sleeping? There we go. Yeah, come on, kill the chieftain. I know you can do it, Ikit. Oh, their leadership is so strong. It's so high. You know what? You guys need to save the rattling guns. That's what's going to be my winning factor of this fight. Ikit is actually getting beat up right now. I cannot lose my lord this early on. Rat on rat murder. Yeah, it's bloody. It's rough. So Ikit's actually retreating. Can I kill this chieftain? Giselles are being hunted by a chieftain. Oh, Ikit's going to run off the battlefield, isn't he? I might actually lose this. If I lose this, we're going to rematch it. Because that's just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't see a world where I win this. Let's try that again, chat. There's no way I feel like I should have lost that. Perhaps I played too wide, not focused enough. I didn't really go after his ranged as hard as I could have, I feel like. I need to prioritize killing the Lord. The Menace Belows are really annoying. Yeah, let's try this corner this time. All right, all the rats over here, and they cannot walk through there, which means that's a nice little sight line. Should I utilize it? Okay, and let's get Giselles at the top of the hill. Rattling guns just below. Let's back up the line just a wee bit. Something like that. Yep, that works. The defense force. Split them up because that helps deal with the leadership. So the only thing with the rats, usually the battles at the beginning are all a grind. Yeah. You just don't have any like real damage dealers yet. I mean, you have a couple, but okay. Let's see. Here comes the Menace Belows. Yep. Yeah, Giselles, do not sit there, please. Doom Flares, you are a unit I forgot to move. Also, if I can make them retreat early, that would be nice. So they'll just run off the field. Get in here. Yeah, like that. There we go. Good stuff. All right. Giselles are in weapon range. So let's go ahead and move them into position. Clan rats, just try and work your way around the Giselles if you can. That, gotta protect them. I know that's what the AI is after. Put one of those over there. These clan rats are actually hurting my lore or my hero pretty well. Not a fan of that. Alright, Doom players. Yep, let him waste the clan rats over here. Oh, yes. This is why I need to play in these chokes. Because then, like, 4 or 5 units get on top of each other. The rattling guns and everything just does very well. Okay, Giselles, like I said, target the Lord. Oh, that's interesting. He actually didn't put units on my weapon teams for once. Alright, yeah. Let the melee engage. See where the clumps start to happen. Looks like there's one going on here. Let's go ahead and drop a brass orb on that. You drop warp lightning on this. Menace below's behind. That's where the chieftain's at. Alright, don't worry about that. That will run away on its own. Alright, he's wasting magic on trash, which is excellent. Let's see. Yep, target him. Don't forget to put these guys on guard mode. Doom Flayers, stop fighting the chieftains. Why? How do they always get into melee with the chieftains? You guys are just standing there. Stop that too. Go after the Night Runners. Nah, nuts. There we go. That should be his last menace below if I've been counting correctly. Honestly, screw it. Dropping a nuke. Oh, oh. Absolutely amazing. Lots of dead rats there. That's what I want to see every time. Rattling guns repositioned forward just a little bit. Giselles keep shooting the Lord. Let's see. Warp lightning. Let's keep pushing our strength on this flank. Kind of weakened it a little bit to keep breaking leadership so I can collapse further from the my left, his right. Those clan rats should be leaving soon. Rattling guns target their night runners. And Ikit, I believe your job here is pretty much done. We can send these defense forces into the front. Yeah, this is looking a lot better. I was really sitting there like there's really no way they should have won that. And it seems I was right. Yep, I ran the Night Runners back into melee, so Doom players, you can go push on these slingers over here. Ooh, let's drop a brass orb on that too. Really suck them into the warp lightning. Oh, that was perfect. Keep firing. I don't think you can see the Lord. That's okay. Finish the Night Runner slings. Yeah, bounce power's looking a lot better this time. His balance of power should be just coming from the fact that he has melee characters on the field and they're doing okay damage, I guess. They're slowly going to get grinded down. I kind of wish I actually got Death Frenzy. That would have been a nice addition to my magic. What do I want you guys to shoot at? Shoot those clan rats. Yeah, much better. I mean, I would hope to win because I used a nuke. Like that you use the nuke, but feels a little unfair. Why is he the only one who gets the weapons of mass destruction? Yeah. I do wish that the other factions got access to other things, especially after Confederation. Like, I wish the Confederation would give you that faction's mechanics. Because that'd be cool to be like Clan Mulder and you have all these mutated armies, and then you recruit Ikit, and guess what? All your Rattling guns now have infinite ammo if you unlock the workshop. See, does he dodge that? He does. Okay. Jazales hit the clan rats with swords. One thing I wish you could also do with rats is make them force fire. Like, hey, we can't shoot because there's allies in front. Shoot anyways. You're rats. Kill them. Everything in front of you needs to die. Alright, so a lot of rats are running off the field here. It's kind of surprising how many of my rats suddenly just ran. He's full leadership. Yeah, he was max leadership and he was running. What was up with that? Alright, prime example of I wish they would just shoot anyways. Just clear a line straight to the Warlock Master. Kill him. It could be cool, but I'm afraid if you do that, the rats would become too overpowered. But I mean, you could do that for all the other factions too. I feel like it would incentivize confederating more. All right, yep. Let's expose these heroes. Whoa, what just happened there? Oh, okay. Let's get their backs turned to my weapons teams. Yeah, see, they're not shooting, and I really wish that they would. Right, everybody that's over here. Let's group them together. Hey, there we go. Kill the Lord. And see, they're shooting friendly rats right now anyways. Oh, that was nice. Alright, kill the heroes. They must die. They cannot be allowed to persist over the intern. Hopefully that'll hold him in place. Yes, it does. Kind of. Jazales, go ahead and shoot the far target. Rattling guns got him, I think. Good, good, good. Keep shooting rats. Very nice. It's one down. Worst case, I can use my Doom Flayers if the Jazales don't get them. I think the Jazales will get one more volley in. Okay, yep, that's fine. They did good. Good damage. Doom Flayers run him down. Let's just regroup. Alright, yeah, and this chieftain Cannot be allowed to persist. What's his HP at? 185. I feel like Doomflayers are pretty good about running things down. Like that nice small cav that can actually deal damage against a running enemy. Vanilla races have the mechanics of improving their units, but with rats, almost everyone has a certain way to improve their units. So if you combine them all together, you will have about 4 to 5 different forms which you can improve its units, which would make it excessive. True. Maybe you could have like reduced effects, or like you have access to the, the what's it called, the workshop, but like not everything is available to you, or something like that. Or if you do have its effects, they're like reduced in lethality. GG indeed. Yeah, that's a lot of rats replenished. We'll go ahead and take that. I did get a lot of food there because I killed 3 characters. And look, he's already recruited 2 more. Oh my god, I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him before he does anything dumb. He's gonna have another army recruited next turn. Ooh, but that's nice. Shield distraction. Here you go. You have that. Alright. I know it's not necessarily smart to go down all blue tree at the very beginning, but I'm trying to save as much money as I can at the start. Death Frenzy is good. Let's get that. Ammunition. Give me missile strength to start with. I'm not really too worried about ammunition. Hey, yeah, sweet. Okay, so he increased in loyalty. Let's get him up here to start crap. And then you, because we took it over. Sweet. Yes, and I will have a rebellion to deal with at the end of this, which is nice. Even more food to be done. Let's see. So, Pestilent Knave, researching 3 technologies, 30 turns of cooldown. Dominating Scheme. Okay. So because I did use a nuke in that fight, I should have gotten the warp fuel back from the workshop upgrade that I had. Yeah, Eminent Rebellion, fun stuff, fun stuff. He would not be able to beat that on his own. He has just built a bunch of trash rats. And this guy once and for all. I kind of want to make peace and just mean to declare war for the money, but you know what? I'm fine with those losses. I'll just trade them out for what I have. Okay, yep, and there will be a rebellion. Yeah, this guy's just kind of gonna be my defender of the region. Interface, jetpack. Having speed on him is definitely nice. We'll do that, and then we'll go ahead and grab Draftmaster. I got Death Frenzy. Okay, now we can increase mobility. And then fill up the hurt things in here actually before you do. Or no, let them replenish. I believe I lost force. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good stuff. You can sit here and recruit over the intern. Just all the clan rats. Make it all trash. Literally just supposed to be a wall of flesh to slow things down. Great mills. I do have the rubbish pit built now. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade Great Mills. That's my food spot. And then Ikit Claw will underway down next turn. Trade these out for healthy ones. So I need this armor to be as fresh as possible. I crown you as protector of the precisely. Yeah, Zap Spark. So Skaven Blight, he is now Skaven Knight. Yeah, there we go. Rebellion. Oh no. Exploitative planning, expansionist planning. I believe that's what the right was. Yeah, expansionist planning. Yeah, growth, construction cost, lowers corruption, good stuff. So I actually also learned that having low corruption provides food. Right? Technology. Yeah, low Skaven corruption. It actually provides food. So I do plan on taking all of Astalia. Snick starts right here, by the way. And all of this, all of the inner regions around the Estalian Highlands, I want to have interesting 0. That's how you do that by accident. I want this to be like no corruption and just be a food farm, pretty much. All right, in the turn, deal with this rebellion, and now we've established our first province by what is this, turn 7, right? A bit slow, but it is what it is. I need to make Bilious Basilica and the Great Mills essentially Osgiliath style places. Skaven Blight needs to be my Minas Tirith for all the Lord of the Rings fans out there. Oh no, more rats. Whatever shall I do? Sir, too much Harry. Go ahead and get devious plans. I'm not worried about clan rats being strong. Okay. That army will get decently strong over the intern. Skaven Blight will be layable level 2, which means I can start getting some chieftains or assassins. Obviously, getting a construction cavern would be nice. What's my food at? Hmm. So I'm gaining 1 food over the intern because of my building here at Great Mills. Oh yeah, this just gives me food capacity. It's not giving me food. Yeah, meat styes. Okay, and just so he can't run, put you on the other side of the river in case he does some silly shenanigans and I can run him down. Bilious Basilica. Yep, that was the place I said I want to upgrade. Next, I am thinking of reconstructing Skaven Blight. Oh, I should have canceled the tier 2 construction. Whoops. And well. I am thinking about leaving Skaven Blight and reconstructing it at tier 3 or 4. The only issue with that is that having low food can be pretty dire. It'd be a temporary thing. I'm sure I'd be fine. I believe it also affects leadership on the battlefield, and not a lot of my stuff is actually really known for having leadership. Yep, that's more of Eshen's thing. Always more besides. Look at all that trash. So I think because I already upgraded Skaven Blight to level 2, I should just stick with what I got going. Right? Is that really how I want to play that? Yeah, I really don't feel like waiting So let's go ahead and deconstruct everything. And then we'll reclaim it next turn. Yeah, just go ahead and kill everything. Get all the food I can. Okay, yeah, I should be able to actually go ahead and reclaim Skaven Blight at max level. Over here, so he does get replenishment over the intern. He's on a Doomfire now, so we're going to get him his hit points. And obviously I do not want Adrenaline Rush, I want Second Wind Serum. It's healing when casting. So yeah. Warlock Engineer is so garbage, but it is what it is for now. Yep, Arms Dealer. Explicit Calibration is nice, we'll worry about that one later. Let's see, Iron Spike, you guys are greenskins. You're okay with me. Maragliano. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be defending against. These Slaneshis do end up liking me, but I don't really like having Slanesh corruption around. So yeah, let's get you some more clan rats just to make you more of a problem. Go ahead and get rid of these worthless Skaven slaves. There we go. Now fighting Slanesh, I probably do want some anti-large. So let's change these out for spears. There we go. Okay, and yep, we're going to upgrade you. I'm not really too concerned with money. I will lose Skaven Blight over the intern. That is fine. That is the great plan scheme, yes. Just to refresh my memory, that is Shablol in my chat, right? I know that your name sometimes appears, and I want to say that is Hebrew. Please correct me if I'm wrong with that. Ooh, yes, neck snappers, please. Give me even more money. Yes, and yeah, okay. Sweet. Well, it's good to see you again, man. I know it's been a while since I've streamed. Yeah. How you been? Nothing too stressful in your life, I hope? Okay, we're gonna reclaim Skaven Blight. 1, 2, 3. If I can claim it at level 4. That's right, it's 130 food. Now that puts me in a pretty dire spot because there's really no point in constructing things at that point. Because everything just sucks. Hours of chance to lose loyalty. And that puts me here at tier 3. Tier 3's okay. That's acceptable. Construction costs for all buildings. It's only a 5% increase. Let's go ahead and get the construction cavern. Let's get the leadership building, the money building. Assassins are so much fun. Oh yeah, I need that one. Okay, and I think I'll save money for now. Let's go to the workshop. I need another one of those to make a Doom rocket. So I already have this. Here's why it's still showing that. I am aware of what is happening in Israel. I did not know that you were actually there. I hope you have been able to stay safe and away from all the conflict. And I'm very sad to hear about what's going on there. I do have my opinions about that, which I will abstain from stream. I feel like that's just a good idea. That's not really talk about geopolitics on stream, but let's just say I really don't understand why people support the aggressing side, um, or the side that started it. I guess that can be interpreted in multiple ways. I know what it means. I hope you understand what it means. But like I said, let's just, yeah, it is unfortunate to see all this loss of life when there have been plenty of attempts made to maintain peace and live in harmony. So I'm really tempted to actually get the warp flares on my doom flares just because that warpstone detonation is nice. It has a 15-second cooldown. Like every 15 seconds, that's 10 uses of free warp lightning. That's really nice. I'm going to go ahead and get that. Okay, I am absolutely not ready for this fight yet. Fighting the lizards with this army would end in my most determined demise. Okay, so these guys are ranked 74. Sweet, they are right on par with me. They are an excellent factor to go against. That's who we shall attack, is those Slaneshis. Hmm. Stressful seems exactly the way to describe it. Yeah. Can't imagine just living in your home, not knowing if a rocket's gonna ram through your window. Not the kind of household I would want to live in. Relatively safe, and I agree with you. It's a somewhat problematic topic to talk about on YouTube. All my family and loved ones are safe. Unfortunately, I had to spend almost 2 whole months. Oh, so you mentioned that, and that rings a bell. Doesn't Israel have? It's not necessarily a conscription, but it's like mandatory enlistment, right? Or like everyone is essentially a soldier of the nation, right? I'm glad you were at least with armor. I myself have a military background, but I am of course in uh, the land of the United States, where we have the first, second, third, and fourth biggest navy in the world. Um, so I can't really, what's the word I'm looking for? Truly relate to a peer versus peer environment yet. I don't know if Israel and Gaza could be considered peer versus peer in terms of technological advantages or just raw firepower. I am aware that Israel's military is not one to necessarily be reckoned with. Who reached the age to actually enlist. I see. I kind of feel like they don't have a choice because while Israel is a populous nation, it is also rather small in size, and I feel with conflicts and as well as the opinions of the surrounding nations, I feel like they kind of get thrown into conflict whether they want to be a part of the military or not. I also imagine that's part of the Israelis government's just kind of. I'm assuming they don't really care too much um, about if people enlist or not. Like, I mean, what are they going to do? Go throw them in prison? I feel like that'd be kind of counterintuitive. Um, but I kind of feel like it's just you're going to be fighting at some point, which is a horrible outlook for your own people. But unfortunately, that is that's the world we live in, especially you guys. Really unfortunate. Hate to see it. And it's just the death, that's the real tragedy, or tragedy. Yeah, I don't know. I was raised on the fact that all human life is precious and should be loved and cherished. It's just a shame to see. This might sound insensitive, but a difference of opinion on that matter. I get that some people should be locked away for certain reasons, um, but just death to an entire nation. Like, you don't even know these people. Some of them might even be in agreement with you, but just because they live in a certain area, you want them dead. It's just a shame. Anywho, that's a depressing topic. And I hope everything goes well for you on that side of the world. I have always wanted to visit Israel and do the religious walk through the nation, and whatnot. If you don't enlist, you are thrown to a military prison, which is like a prison only for 18-year-olds. If you refuse to enlist after a couple of months, they'll get tired of you and send you, I'm guessing, they'll send you home. Probably is that there are sectors of Israel population that do not enlist. Gotcha. Okay. I imagine it's a pretty big deal around Jerusalem and what's the other major city in Israel? It's on the northern side. It's one of the port cities. I forget. So this place has walls, right? Yes, it does. Wow, they actually built a garrison building here. Hmm. Why am I losing? It's because it's Skaven corruption. I think so. Unfortunately, my Israeli knowledge of its geography is not quite as stellar as that I would think of my own country. Um, I want to say that is it. It's bothering me too much. I have to look it up. No, because Beirut is in Lebanon. Damascus is in Syria. Tel Aviv. Don't know why I couldn't think of that. Tel Aviv is the city I was trying to think of. Well, I do want to get some garrison buildings. Let's get the control building. Yeah, Port City and Haifa is is it Haifa or Haifa? I'm not entirely sure how English can translate into Aramaic or Hebrew. Tel Aviv is not in the north. Sorry. Yeah, Tel Aviv is very central by the looks of things. Yeah, Aramaic, Jewish, Hebrew pronunciation in terms of the English lexicon. Haifa. Okay. okay, he significantly increased his power ranking. Let's see, that didn't quite get me enough money for what I was trying to get. I should go ahead and just start working on my arsenal tree. Our whole country is about 500 kilometers, so you can consider it all as one part. Fair enough. I mean, when I look at the map, it seems like only the like eastern parts of the country are like open land. Everything else seems like urban territory. Which is even worse when you think about it from a military standpoint. Like everybody lives there. That's where all the people are. Not that, rural areas being hit is better. That's not what I'm trying to say. Um, but still, it's just I feel like the casualty numbers are a lot higher when wars happened in um, urban areas. I feel like you understand what I'm trying to say. You're a pretty smart individual from what I gather. Okay. Oh, I did get one from battle. Okay, so you can get them in battle. Sweet. Garrison word not moved. I am trying my damnedest to make this. Um, do I actually want a rebellion to happen here? Yeah, let's have a rebellion happen here. Let's raid my own territory. This is funny. Skaven. Um, Skaven corruption. No, let's keep it as the expansionist planning. Yeah, we'll actually raid our own region. We'll get food for it too, which is nice. And then Ikit Claw, Forsaken of Slaanesh. That army's only going to get stronger. The Flawless King. Who is your faction leader? Abyssa. And that is. Nope. Abyssa is somewhere else. Military presence 3. I forgot Wolfric was down here. Okay, so I need to be very careful about how I go about doing this. This army is by no means prepared to fight top tier Slaanesh. I have access to Storm Vermin? Oh, look at that. So I might actually leave this and then go back and recruit some better stuff. Raiding your own region for food. It is a big problem. You really notice it when you get to the West Bank. You can stand on a hill, and on one side you see a Palestinian city, and on the other side you have an Israeli city. So what's the main difference between that? Just so I have. Oh, he declared war on me. Nice, thank you, Wolfric. Um, is it just the majority populace's claim of religion and flag, of course? I know the Palestinian flag is its own flag, and the Israeli flag is also its own. Um, but is a Palestinian city pretty much just one that follows Islam? Oh, holy crap! Hi, Wolfric. And I'm imagining Israeli cities are primarily Jewish. right? All these statements are being asked as questions because I am mostly ignorant to the fact, and I don't want to be rude. I just give him Toboro. Ooh, he almost wants it. Who are you fighting? Magritta? Join war against Magritta. Would you go to peace with me then? No. It's too soon for war. He's itching for a fight. Right, I am in Bara right now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Numbers beyond counting. Yes, get expendable for clan rats. I used to not understand what the point of that was. But it is quite nice when you look at the rest of your army. Eyes everywhere. It's 21 turns. I mean, there's nothing really here that's going to be too helpful for me. Actually, take everything's pretty nice. Yeah, let's get take everything. Oh, I can actually get farther in. That's weird. Didn't say I could. Okay. I don't really have much money for recruitment, unfortunately. But I am able to get some Plague Claw catapults, which is indeed better than nothing. That will certainly help. That army's kind of expensive. It's only 73 upkeep, but hey, every gold piece counts. This is why I was super itching about maintaining oh, I have a fleet-footed Warlock engineer. Yeah, come here. Get out of here. Worthless mutt. Fleet-footed, come here. I get that he was level 8, which sucks, but yeah, shenanigans. I am getting food from raiding. Sweet. Research techs. When battles a single hero, that's going to get restarted, unfortunately. Be at war with the next snappers. I will pass. Storm Demon. I'll also pass on that. Or not moved. Not going to worry about that. Yep, Wolfert can have that. And also gives me a chance to look at his army in full. Let's see, he's got a Metal Caster who already has Final Transmutation. Some Marauder Champions, which are quite scary. He's got Kurgan Hunters, lots of Kurgan Hunters. Berserkers are also a pain. And of course his Feral Mammoth that he starts with. Wolfric, your level's 7. You do have Torgald and Seafang. Okay. Alright, well, you can have that, buddy. This is kind of scary because now I am at war with two factions that I am in proximity to. I'm pissing off both my neighbors, which is not ideal early on. So I'm really going to have to make sure I do these battles correctly. I'm kind of going to need to sit back and wait for certain buildings to be made, certain recruitment to happen. So I do believe that I will have a Rebellion of the Intern no matter what I do. So if Wolfric were to attack me here, Okay, so I would not assist in that fight from that position. What about now? Yes, okay, cool. Having warp fire throwers could be pretty handy. I can recruit 3 of them, so let's go ahead and do that. Did I do my math right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Actually, messed up there. See, warp grinders are not too great. Poison wind globadiers are pretty helpful. Their poison wind really helps, and it's also bonus versus large. I really don't want to get globadiers. They're okay, you know. Imminent Rebellion is nice. And I'll have half a weapons army team, or what weapons team army bit by the end of this turn. Turn 15. So pretty slow start. I've never really practiced Clan Skryre. I know Eshin more than anything. That's why I'm 19 out of 20, because I need to have a lord there. Or a hero. So I'm not too versed with Skryre. I've done it once on Warhammer 3, did it like twice in Warhammer 2. I've mainly played Clan Eshin. I like Eshin. It's very Tzeentch style gameplay, and I really enjoy the way Tzeentch plays personally. I like having control over the board in a roundabout way. That's a little bit faster than how. That's interesting. Than the high elves. Apologies in advance for the long answer. Hey man, I'm happy to chat. Just talk with me, and I will be more than happy to indulge conversation as long as it's appropriate. I'm not trying to get myself in trouble here. Um, but yeah. Okay, so what's this? Ooh, he's got red ogres and plague monks. Let's see. A crude attempt to subjugate. Okay, so a Palestinian city is a city that is under the control of the Palestinian government. This means that all the people who live there are Arabs, both Christians and Muslims. During the Oslo Accords, we agreed that the 5 major Palestinian cities and their surroundings would be under the control of the Palestinian government, although you have to have had a fairly large escape in recent years of the Christian something, of the Christian Arabs from the Palestinian cities. Most of the population in Israel is Jewish, but not all. You have about 20% Arab population in Israel and a few other percentages of the other populations. And Jewish population is also divided into some 5, if not different sectors. Man. That sounds like just from an administrative standpoint, if not more. Just from an administrative standpoint, like I'm just thinking of how like censuses go. Like, hey, what's our nation's population? I feel like that would be interesting to endure. So I want to let that rebellion actually scale in power. I do want to initiate combat with Skaven Knight here, so that way his units are the ones that are seduced. I appreciate that they went into encamp stance. I don't like it, but I appreciate it. So I'm actually low power in comparison here. But it does say decisive victory. Did they not seduce me at all? They didn't. Okay. Wow, that actually went over really well. Just surprising, because Forsaken hit really hard. Big cash money. Very nice. And look at all that food. All those captives. Yes, very nice. Okay. Let's go for cash here. Even if it is just a little bit extra. Yes, you make them clan rats nice and strong, buddy. Life is cheap, yes. So you are sneaky, so you have a high ambush success chance. Let's go ahead and up that even more. It's relatively few losses for the rats. Yeah, uncharacteristically. Even great clans. Answer to me. So yeah, missile strength. Not too worried about ammunition at the moment. I should go ahead and start working on Blastmaster. Right? No. Mine, all mine, and Quartermaster. So I am still in Skaven Blight, right? Yep, okay. No, let's save cash here. Oh, sweet. Yeah, look at this. I can get more Giselles. That's quite expensive though. Am I able to get this upgrade? No, not yet. It takes 4 turns to build anyways. Great Mills. Let's upgrade you. Let's just work on money. The situation here is pretty crazy, especially when you deal with the Jewish population, because for every 2 you have 3 opinions. That's very similar here. Unfortunately, here in the U.S., things are quite shaky in terms of a sociology or sociology standpoint. We're very divided in our ideals at the moment. But in all honesty, despite how much trouble that can create on a day-to-day basis, I am happy to live in a world where opinions are allowed to persist and exist. A free-thinking world, I feel, is a free one, I guess. Of course, the American is glad that there's freedom in the world, and whatever. I feel like it definitely beats certain points in history where if you speak out against not even speaking out, providing a different opinion that might also be, well, Skaven Knight is going to get the Wolfric defeat trait. um, or even just having a different opinion that would be considered abrasive or aggressive or whatever you want to call it. Living in a world where we can actually have those opinions and not be thrown to the chopping block immediately, I feel is a much better place than how the world used to be, at least according to the history books. Obviously, that's not the case everywhere in the world. Um, Crazy things are happening in the United States. Absolutely. I didn't put, and I'm a big believer in the phrase, I may not accept your opinions, but I'm willing to die for your right to bring them. Absolutely. Yes. That is the, as far as I am aware, the melting pot idea of the United States. Like, I may not agree, but I believe in what my country calls the right of life. Um, Excuse me, I'm having a brain fart here. Oh yeah, excuse me. That's what I'm trying to say. The right of life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. Um, and if your love involves something that is not what I would um, practice on the daily, the fact that you are able to have your opinion and not be slain for it is a right that I will live and die for. Absolutely. Hey, what's going on, Coda? How are you, man? I'm talking with Shablol here. Crazy things going on in the Middle Eastern side of the world. We're just chatting, trying to keep things mostly PG. I know it's kind of hard with that that given topic. The Son is not God; they'll crucify you. As yeah, exactly. Skaven Blight would be able to defend itself pretty well if he. Okay, yeah, I don't think he's going to attack over this turn. I'm doing really well on food. Growth control is good. I don't think I'm going to be able to raid this region again for control. Oh, because the rebellion is persisting, my control is going up very much so. Unfortunately, with the way things are going, that phrase, I may not accept your opinions, but I'm willing to die for your right to bring them, is starting to fade away for a specific population that I will not mention on stream. Um, but that can also be taken both ways. I'm trying to keep things as vague as possible because I imagine if you do know anything about the social situation here in the United States, you get what I'm saying. Um, but I don't want to officially bring it out, so there's at least some sense of vagueness to protect myself with. Um, but the right to opinion, I feel, is not under attack per se, but starting to not be as accepted for all opinions. Many opinions have been brought forward and are being accepted widely, which is great because that's the whole idea here. Um, but there are some ideas that have been around for a while and some newer ideas that are coming about that are just being kind of shut down. And I don't see the problem with some of those ideals. Obviously, there are some where I'm like, that's not great. Um, you have to use words that will you have to use the words that will endanger you. I appreciate that. There is a part of me that's like, wouldn't really be endangered either. Like, oh no, someone doesn't like me. It's the internet. There's always going to be someone out there that does. I can name a couple people on my hand who I know don't like me right now, but that's just the way things are. But I don't know. I'm trying to do something with this. My lady friend Gani, I say lady friend, excuse me, the love of my life, Gani, can help me commit myself to doing this, and I want to do it right. -3 loyalty. Oh no, he's loyalty 10. Okay, so that's a pretty big army. But yeah, I don't know. It's way too easy to have internet drama, and I've had plenty of that. I'm not trying to add more. But I appreciate that you understand, man. Ooh, and I get the ambush? Absolutely. Give me that. What did I lose food to? Oh, max is 118. Right. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The military crackdown. Ooh, and a potion of healing. Honestly, Skaven Knight, you're becoming a fearsome warlord. Let's just keep you going, man. Like, how far can I get away with having a warlord as a lord, as Skaven? What new can I recruit here? Nothing too spectacular. Great mills get you going. Okay. Put you all together. Let's pull out. I got a lot of money. Let's pull out three more. Let's do three more. And not that I want warp fire throwers. So yeah, we're gonna be here for 2 turns, unfortunately, which is fine. Renowned and feared. The very latest thing. Warp Tech Academy. Warlock Masters. And I can get another Warlock Engineer. Stone of Order. Warp Fire Thrower, Lightning Cannons, and Doom Wheel units. So that's actually showing Jezzails and Rattling Guns. I'm going to go ahead and get it then. The way that we are talking now in this conversation is not healthy. The fact that we have to avoid certain concepts or you have to hide your intentions with words, to me, this is already a sad situation that the world has reached. I agree. Yes. I am in full agreement with that. I remember in the early days of YouTube where there weren't things are in the hands of the community, which is how I feel like things should be. Like if you said something out there or if you actively supported some group that was known for, I don't know, killing people or just doing heinous acts, like the community would take care of it. Like, hey, this dude's a piece of shit, don't fucking watch his content, dislike his videos, cool stuff like that. But now greater powers, I will say with quotations, are forced to take action. I say forced, or they decided to. I don't know. I'm not trying to have certain entities affect my happiness, because I do this. I stream. I play these games for my well-being, my content, and yeah, I don't know. It's just a shame that free speech really isn't free anymore in some places. Back to the video game for a second. I have a Doom Warlock Engineer. Part of me wants to run him all the way up to Altdorf, but that's a really long ways away. Altdorf is such a rich city. Could put him in Aquitaine. Or not Aquitaine, excuse me. Castle Bordelot. And the people who were less sensitive, life is not easy, but today every little thing makes people want to go complain to the whole world that they hurt their feelings. Life is hard. Get over it. Yeah, I mean, some people just weren't spanked as kids growing up. Some people didn't have the parents to spank them. So I can't blame them. Um, there are a few that I can blame. It's hard because I try and live a certain way, or well, I'm at least learning to try and live a certain way where I'm to love all people. And it can be hard some days because there's that younger part of me that's just like, oh, I want to be mad. I want to do these things to these. I okay. Let me clarify. When I say do these things, like I want to speak out. I want to be like, that's wrong. I disagree. I think you're messed up. I want to say those things, you know. But I also know that that's not the way that I want to live, nor should live. Um, and it's just hard sometimes, you know. Like I'm not saying I would love a Skaven. You know, they're little rats. They want to eat me. It's kind of hard, you know. But like, I don't know. That's a bad example. You get what I'm trying to say. Actually, I'm not sure because I kind of forgot what I was trying to say. Something about social discipline and not some people not having parents and fight every windmill. Yeah, the wind will blow in the direction it desires to blow, and that's out of my control. So no use in fretting over it. And just make your household Live your life. Find your happiness if you can. If if it's allowed where you live. On a game related question, the trees in Athaloran are usually pretty rich, right? Like you can sap good money from them, or should I just go for Altdorf? What's in this army? Kurgan hunters. So it's interesting. We haven't really seen any new units yet. I do believe these Kurgan hunters are not vanilla units. That's probably what we've seen the most of. Um, Unfortunately, default Skryre gameplay doesn't really or use much in terms of the Radious Mod Pack. For the rats, Radius really only adds the Black Claws for Clan Eshin and then Death Vermin and the Red Guard for Queek, of course. Get some more Plague Monks as well. Get some lower tier Plague Monks, some higher tier ones as well. Right? Yeah, Plague Monks with shields. We get Death Runners, Spears, stuff like that. The Empire is closer to you, and the Elves will be quite a headache to fight against with the units you currently have. Yeah, but I'm trying to find the spot that would provide me the most money, you know? I'm trying to be a greedy rat here. Just go ahead and increase my upkeep. This guy's going to do his thing. He doesn't have a siege attacker, does he? No, so he cannot lay siege to Skaven Blight. That's fine. Um, so yeah, I'll just keep recruiting here. I'll deal with him next turn. Let's see, military crackdown. Let's go ahead and start raiding again. Sweet. Okay, moving on. Hmm. Mm. Send a little message out here. Are you sure you don't have Jewish genes with this love for money? It's okay, I'm one of them. Yeah. I could make a joke about noses, long snouts of rats. Not going to. Man, this guy really does not like me. Oh, wait, hold on. Pathetic mewling craven of a minion lord has come to you with news that pathetic mewling craven of a minion lord comes to you with news that others plot scheme your downfall. This wretch has done well to bring this to your attention. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Of course, others plot plan that is expected, as this is. Expel him from your presence. No, absolutely not. Reward him. You've done well by me, Skaven Knight of Skaven Blight. Sirius rating here is actually kind of, or no, I'm getting a bunch of ravens or rating stuff. Get smashed, nerd. Wow, things are already... Oh yeah, because I recruited like an insanely high level. That's right. Not worried about money. Hey, it rhymes. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put this banner on Skaven Knight, actually. Give him a weapon. Have the Eternal Flame banner. It's not really going to do anything for Ikit. Who has the Shield of Distraction? You do. Yeah, put that on. Down, down, do your thing. Okay, so yeah, military crackdown is still happening. Let's actually get rid of that building. I don't want all this control. Let's make this dude a caster instead of... It's time for the third espresso of the shift. Espresso! More espresso means less depresso. Right? Right? That's the saying? Am I crazy? I'm crazy, aren't I? Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room. Rats! Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Upgrades the brass orb. I like it. The very latest thing, yes, yes. Retractable arm blade. Blastmaster. Yeah, that's what I need to work on. Okay, so the way I'm looking at this is that these Doom Flayers will probably be moved to Skaven Knight's army at some point. I don't want to keep Warp Fire Throwers. It's going to be Rattling Guns, Warp Lock Jezzails, 2 catapults, 2 cannons, and then a bunch of, what are they called? Sorcerers. So I can spawn stuff. Where is Wolfric? Still dead? Still dead. Okay. Well, Ikit's army is doing okay. I'm not quite confident in my ability to do Storm Demon yet. I want more Jezzails first. There's lots of armor in that fight. Now, there is one bad thing about me running across all of existences that declare war on me, and the AI is notoriously known for sending armies across the map to kill you. Oh, it's less depressed, but a little less tired. Caffeine is a beast in of itself. It took me a while to stop drinking caffeine drinks. Not saying that it's like you shouldn't drink caffeine. I'm not shunning those that do drink caffeine, but like I would get these really bad caffeine withdrawals, and then I don't know. I couldn't do it. After a while, I even thought at first that like the phrase caffeine withdrawals was such a, well, like a ruse almost. Like, oh, caffeine withdrawals, those don't exist. They definitely exist, and they mess me up, dude. I'll get like these throbbing migraines, and my eyes hurt, and it's just awful. Wow, Clencarian got destroyed. That's the first time I've seen that. Workshop upgraded, yes. Diabolical. Nice. Rattling coolant, reload time reduction, warp fire throwers, misses strength. Hazmat fursuits. Hawkish precision is really nice, but I kind of want a Doom rocket. Destroy. So 3 and 4. Come on, 24% chance. Give it to me. Oh, only one. Sadness. Rolled the dice. I lost. Yeah, I want at least one so I have access to the red guard. Let's go ahead and work on getting some assassins in here. Assassins are super handy on the campaign map. We're gonna go ambush stance. I'll probably get seen. Oh, dreams. Yeah, Slanesh. Gross, Slanesh. No, Freddy, no. Ooh, I can get Clan Rat Warriors. Right, and just to make sure, that affects Clan Rat Warriors, right? Yes, it does. They're even better. So yeah, I might replace all these with Clan Rat Warriors. Oh, I can get Rattling Guns now. Huh? How? Does this give it to me? It does. Okay. Well, because I'm over here already, I'm actually going to set up an Under Empire here at Tobero. And we'll turn this into a sack city, I think. I used to have a friend who also suffered from. I had terrible headaches because of the caffeine. Then he stopped drinking coffee for a few years today. He mostly drinks fake coffee. And caffeine doesn't affect him too much. I mostly enjoy the taste of coffee. I've tried so long. Like I'm told it's an acquired taste. There was a point in my life where I wanted to like coffee. Um, I was actually during my couple months during a rotation in Afghanistan where I was really wanting to, like the taste of coffee because it just sucked. The shift I was on, it was a night shift. I mean, it wasn't miserable. I was used to being on night shift at that point in my life, but it's like I didn't want to feel miserable for 3 hours after waking up, and I just couldn't get around to liking coffee. I ended up drinking these awful energy drinks called Rippets, and they just so much sugar and caffeine, and it was like it was a half a can. It wasn't even like your average like can size. It was half a can, and it had more sugar than your normal can of like Dr. Pepper or something like that. It was just drinking poison to keep myself awake. I forget what I believe it was like a white chocolate mocha because the taste of coffee was what I didn't like, and I tried so hard to like get the taste out, but it is. I know it's not impossible, but it's rough with rough men. That's a show reference. I don't think a lot of people get anymore. Crazy. I was crazy once. Rats. Raw Wopstone, yeah. Okay, so I don't get the second army that was involved as a close victory. Do I want to fight this out? It is a siege battle. What's the map look like? If it's that one empire map, no. Okay, yeah, we are going to. How's he doing in terms of missile units? He's got some whalers, 115 range to my 150 on my Rattling guns, 290 on my Warlock Giselles. We'll fight this out. This is going to take a long time. It's like beer, and it took me a while to get used to coffee too. I only started drinking coffee in the army. I hope it's okay if I ask which branch of the American military did you serve? I served in the Army National Guard. I am still enlisted. I am actually in a stateside rotation right now. But it's a very, I don't want to say lax because it's a very political mission what I'm doing. Um, but I have a lot of free time. So yeah, I am still serving. Serving has been probably one of the best things of my life. I love it and hate it. There's many moments where I'm like, I'm not re-enlisting. I hate this crap. And then there's other times like, man, where would I be without the army? So it waxes and wanes as the moon. I did a 9-month rotation in Afghanistan in 2019, and then this is my second tour of duty where I am stateside, which is what I enlisted to do. I did want to see the world, of course, but I didn't want to do it in uniform. Um, while I'm glad I did go in uniform, I don't want to do it again. um, I joined the National Guard because where I grew up in the United States, there were tornadoes were very common, and there was one really bad tornado one year that wrecked the neighborhood I was in. Thankfully, my estate was not harmed too much. But the National Guard was there to help people, and that inspired me from that point. I was like, I'm going to join the National Guard. This is the best military service to do something, but which is not too dangerous. Yeah. There's obviously parts of me where I get hyped up and I want to go do the dangerous stuff, of course. Like I want to leap out of helicopters and be cool, you know, like the rest of the guys. But now that I'm in the part of my life where I'm considering starting a family and whatnot, I don't know. All that stuff was for younger Oxy, you know. I've had my fun. So over here, Ratning guns and all the lot. Cool. So yeah, what we'll be doing here is we'll be using the plague claws to destroy these towers. They should get through it pretty quickly. Giselles do not have infinite ammo, so I really don't want them shooting quite yet. So one volley, what does that put it at? Oh, half? Beautiful. Yeah, these will go down quite nicely. But I mainly enlisted because I wanted to be there for my state and for my country should something happen within my country, like tornadoes or earthquakes or worst case foreign invasion. But that's just the kind of service I wanted to do, and so far it's what I've gotten to do. There was a time when hurricanes hit the East Coast, and I was really looking forward to um, helping out there. Unfortunately, my unit was not called upon for that, but the availability of that to happen in the future is more and more likely as new things come. So, yeah. Don't fire at will. Let's smash the gate open. And then Rattling guns, you go ahead and move up. Also don't fire at will. Giselles, you get right behind them, don't fire at will. Ikit and my 2 Warlock engineers, get in here. Cool. Alright, yeah, and this is just going to be a bit of a slog fest. It's going to be a grind because I'm trying to do this with taking the least amount of casualties. So let's get the Rattling guns looking in the doorway here. Ooh, are they actually not going to guard the door because I smashed it open? That's really funny. Okay. Or wait, hold on. They might just be moving units around. Hold on. Who's guarding the door? I will. Nothing. Man. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't put on the attack timer. What are you doing? Rattling guns. What are you doing? That's not gonna work. Okay. Um, let's put some holes in the walls here. I think the AI would be willing to defend some holes in the walls. Okay, Rattling guns can shoot from there. That's okay. Shooting at units on the walls is not ideal, but they have infinite ammo, so I'm not really too worried. Put them looking through here. Look at this AI, dude. So this, I do have a CJI ideology and mechanics overhaul put in, and look at them not um, holding these holes in the walls. Isn't that wild? All right, well, let's just smash all the walls down. Because if I can get in here and set up some warp fire throwers, that would be kind of nice. Let's go ahead and move them up. Have the reinforcements on standby. Gisele's, I'm happy with where you are. Ikit Claw, you get up here too. Doomflayers, put on the flank. Not, well, I don't know. I'm not trying to get flanked by their cavalry because they're thinking differently. So I'm actually not entirely sure what the AI will do. It seems they're still going to stay within the walls, which is the smart thing to do. Oh, are they making towers? Show me a tower. Have they made any towers yet? No, they're not making towers. So I also have distinct faction towers on. I want to see what the Norscan towers look like. Yes, when you're young, it sounds cool and you want to be heroes. When you grow up a little and you realize that you don't want to hang out in a place where you can die, that's exactly how I felt early on. Yeah. October 7th, when this whole mess started, on one hand, you know that you have to go to war, but on the other hand, desire to live tries to motivate you to go to a place where there is a chance that you will die. Unfortunately, so war is a terrible, awful thing, and I would hope it's a thing of the past, but clearly not. Not anymore, anyways. Got a nice little flank going on there. Sails get the doorway. Let's actually keep my flares next to my artillery. So I just want to see if they'll aggress, you know? Because if I can just keep walking with warp fire throwers, just pushing up the line, then that's going to be pretty grand. The warp fire throwers didn't shoot for some reason. What's going on here? Okay. Let's move my catapults up. Trying to cheese. Oh, not go to die. Yes, I think someone once said that war is hell. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, you could argue it's even worse because the innocent even die in hell. What is going on here? What is this? Run him through. Wee! Bonk. What's going on here? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right there. But it looks like the AI is still slowly walking his units out through here, which is grand. All right, port fire throwers. Let's let these marauders do their thing. The Rattling guns hit that. How do you not have line of sight? Shoot. There you go. Okay. It's funny. We'd say like war is hell as I'm playing a war game. Yep. They shouldn't really be able to get through. They'll do some damage, of course. You don't fire at will, because you're just going to hurt your own kind. Oh, yikes. Rattling guns. Ah! Ouchies. War is old people talking and young people dying. Yep, it's fine as long as it's imaginary characters. Yeah, precisely. Oh, Giselle, what are you doing? I did not tell you to attack anything. Oh, that is so sketchy. Okay. Alright, yep. These warp fire throwers get hit by the whalers. Let's go ahead and get them out. They might die, honestly, which is okay. Ooh, all the warp fire throwers, go ahead and retreat. You know, those whalers hurt a lot. I actually will lose one of these warp fire throwers. This guy here, he's dead, no matter the outcome of this battle. Open the walls some more. Yeah, this is going to take me a minute, unfortunately. I'm trying to do this the right way without needlessly losing troops. That was weird. I saw that one of them was in melee. Yeah, look at that. They're in melee. What's going on here? AI's doing some whack shit. Come on, Doom players. Deal with these whalers. Ooh, Giselles. Alright. Ikit Claw. You get in here now. I don't know what these whalers are doing. This is really funny to watch. Yeah, I gotta remember to cast, because that's how Ikit heals. But you're using flamethrowers. Are you aware that's illegal under the Geneva Convention? What? Nonsense. No way. Oh, goodness gracious. Dogs. Dogs. Where's Valorful whenever I need him? Oh, block Giselles. Yeah, these clan rats are kind of useless to me, but I guess I can try and make a use of them. Since Ikit Claw has the serum, he might actually be able to just solo everything in here, as long as I just keep casting. Oh, I mean, he says he can easily do that. That's a caster. Yeah. Yeah, and he's getting the random warp lightning. Ooh, no. Rattling guns got that handled. These Doom players don't have that ability that Ikit has. That's interesting. Alright, we'll get out of there so you stop getting needlessly hurt. Where are the whalers? Because those are my biggest threat. Are they all dead now? Because if they're all dead, I will move my warp fire throwers back in so I can start doing good damage. Okay, yeah, that's the last of the whalers there, I think. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this unit being so dispersed the way it is. He's got 2 more uses of that. He's doing good on damage. I don't want to. Yeah, that's like 70 troops there. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do it. Another brass orb. Why not? It's funny you mentioned the Geneva Convention. I actually recently learned that claymores, when activated automatically, are against the Geneva Convention. I did not know that. I agree. You know, it's kind of an awful thing that people would use those, but I mean, I get war is war, sure, but yeah, I did not know that when claymores are being used uh, as an automatic way of killing someone, it's against. That should be manually set off to not be a war crime. feel like Ikit's just gonna solo this all by himself. He's gonna take damage to these Kurgan Hunter. Never mind. Alright, Ikit. Let's get you up here since that unit's done for. Let's get a nice big blob going. Yes, absolutely do this. And drop Warp Lightning right on top of it. So much damage on Ikit Claw. I actually did not realize how much of a good fighter he is. Let's back you up so you have some time to react in case infantry turn around the corner. Yes, what I thought. Oh. Oh no, they didn't react in time. Free! Get out! Run! Fly! Flee, you fools! Or fly, you fools, excuse me. I'm gonna quote Gandalf and you do it the right way. My 4 warp fire throwers. Alright, rattling guns, let's get you right here. So you can watch Ikit's flank. 53, 56. There's about 100 troops right there. Sure, let's do it. There were 100 troops right there. Alright, yep. Come here, Marauders, great weapons. You will do damage because you have great weapons. Rattling guns. You posture yourselves here. You defend that. What? What's going on here? That's weird. Oh, he's actually out of healing, Ikit is anyways. Okay, he's gonna need help sooner rather than later. Let's get my Doom players up here. He is max HP. Let's drop it kind of off center so he decides to stay there, not go after anything. Doom Flayers, get in there and help the ultimate Doom Flayer. Yeah, I just need to keep an eye on this so they don't flank around. Excellent. Giselles, you can get in here too. I'm not sure what use you will be. Rattling guns getting their damage in. There's a concentrated mass right there. Yeah. These Doom Flayers will take damage, that's okay. Should be army losses somewhat soon. Ikit's actually having a hard time here. That's not good. He's taking too much damage. I need to back off here. Fire throwers. Yeah. The army losses? Nice. So here's the thing about army losses, that some of these units don't automatically break. Their leadership is so high that army losses actually doesn't break them. You shall not pass. Oh yeah, look at this infinite ammo. Isn't it great? Oh, one of these rattling guns got 500 kills, the other one 200. Interesting. Yeah, there we go. Things are breaking now. Rattling guns don't quite have line of sight of him. Let's get Ikit up here. Maybe he can break him. I don't want to sit in spears for too long. Okay, cool. Shattered them. That's what I was trying to do. Rattling guns. Get right here as Ikit does his duel. Yeah, there we go. All right, Ikit, get out of there. And kill the Lord. Sweet. Oh, that was cheesy. But what about second breakfast? I don't think he knows about second breakfast, Pip. A tea time? 11sies. GG. Yeah, I just need to get rid of these warp fire throwers. They're helpful at the beginning, but time to get rattling guns. So yeah, I think thank you for tuning in, Chablo. I hope you have a safe and good rest of your day. I'm probably going to call it here for now. It's 8 o'clock p.m. my time. We're going to hang out with some friends for a little bit, relax, take the rest of the night for myself. And I will catch you when the VOD for this stuff comes out. Yeah, man. Stay safe.